Alright guys, so today I'm going to be tying a Elk Hair Caddis. This is a very simple dry fly pattern, but it is one of the most effective for sure. So to start, I am using, this is 100 denier olive gel spun. I love this gel spun because it really cinches down the elk hair on this nicely. So I would recommend a gel spun thread for this, even though they're kind of a pain to work with at some points. Go ahead, get this on there, clip your tag end off, do your thread all the way to the base of the hook here, and I am going to go ahead and tie in my saddle hackle feather. One key to this is I do like to use a size smaller than what I'm tying of saddle hackle. So this is a size 16. You can see it sits just beneath where that bend of the, or beneath where the point of that hook is. So it's a nice little size. Compared to if you use the size 14 for the 14, I feel like it just does not, it's a little bit too big. It stands past that hook, and then I feel like you miss some hookups with it. So when you do tie this in, make sure you tie it so that when you start wrapping, it is going to be angling back off of your hook. Alright, got that tied in. Make sure it's nice and secure. These things are like, it's the first thing to come out when you catch a fish on this. So I'm going to start dubbing here. I'll dub all the way pretty much right up to that eyelet. Went ahead and put on here, this is dubbing wax. This is really going to help you get a nice tight dubbing noodle. You can work that down the thread. And I'm going to do this in an olive color. So I've got some olive dry fly dubbing here. Just wrap this on your thread. Get a nice even noodle. Okay. We will start with that there. You can always, as you go here, kind of roll this back down tight again if it starts to come unwound on you. So just take your time. I do like to make sure that the dubbing on these is nice, even, and that it is tight. I can almost never get it quite as tight as they do, when they're commercially tied, but I feel like if you're careful, you use the dubbing wax, you go slow, you can get it pretty tight on there. Need a little bit more. Okay, we'll stop right about there. Nice, even dubbing. Alright, we can stop right about there. Nice, even little dubbing body. Now we can take our saddle hackle and palmer this forward. Nice, even wraps. Make sure that's secured down nice and tight. Try to cut as close to that stem as you can. If there's any fibers that are trapped up here, just clip those off nice and neat. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and do our deer hair wing on this. I do just a little more dubbing up here at the very head, just so this wing really has something to cinch down onto. Make sure my materials don't get trapped up here. Okay, so I already got my deer hair in my packer here. I'm going to try to clean this out really good. So I've got my deer hair here. And now the key to this, when you pull this out, try not to touch it hardly at all. Just move it once in your fingers. Go ahead, get the length that you want. So just past where the end of the fly is. And then what you want to do is transfer to your other hand. And when you transfer, you're going to cut right in front of your finger there. So you have a nice tight cut straight on. And now when I cinch this down, I don't have to worry about trying to cut it afterwards. You always want to cut this ahead of time. Go ahead and do one loose wrap over it. I'm sorry, my finger is kind of in the way there. So my 2 loose wraps. Now I can cinch that down. Couple more wraps. Each wrap I'm just cinching down a little bit more. So now you'll see I have a nice bushy wing right up on top of my fly. It's locked in really solid. You can do, if you want it even more solid, do a couple wraps through the head of this and cinch down each time. And when you're ready to tie off, pull them back a little bit. Get your thread wrapped right around the eyelet. Finish it off right underneath. Didn't catch any materials in there. Hard to tell because there is so much elk hair on there. This is a nice bushy one. I like my Elk Hair Caddises very full. Go ahead and snip this thread off. And that right there is the Elk Hair Caddis. Tie a bunch of these up, guys. Try them out. Trust me, you're definitely going to catch a ton of fish on them. And let me know how it goes. Let me know below in the comments what I should tie next.